A chaotic brat out playing some games. I'm loud and proud and I don't give a fuck. Surviving in the fog, running from killers for fun. I'm a wild witch, baby, no dumb can tame this one. Yeah, I call it how I see it. I don't care if it's crude, and if you don't like it, you can kiss my ass too. I'll fix another gen while you're hiding in a nook, and I do it all while sporting a smirk. A brat, a wild witch on the run. Surviving and thriving, no dog can tame this one. A brat, a wild witch on the run. Surviving and thriving, no dog can tame this one. I'll run from the killer and slam a pallet in his face. And if the killer wanna chase, well, let's start this race. I know they wanna tame me, but they'll never win. I'll always come out on top, no matter the end.
Son of a bitch!
I'll give them all hell. And if they doubt me, they doubt me, but I'll never fail. Cause I live for the fog and I live for the gain. And I do it all with fire in my veins. A brat, a wild witch on the run. Surviving and thriving, no dog can tame this one.
Look us right in the face. It's like staring at a burning sun. Got teeth like razor blades, and you know that we're out for blood. We're out for blood. Better run, better run. 'Cause here it comes, here it comes. Better run, better run. When the wolves come out to play.
But if the cards are dealt and the hand is right, I will always have friends by my side. A community of chaos full of love and light. A wild witch on the run. Surviving and thriving, no dog can tame this one. A brat, a wild witch on the run. Surviving and thriving, no dog can tame this one. Yeah, don't mess with this brat who ain't afraid to curse. My words can be venom, but my magic is worse. I'm never alone with friends at my side. Blessed with scary dog privilege, am I ride or die? It's better be an ally rather than become an enemy. I may do no harm, but I take no shit. Once you cross me, prepare for karma to hit. A brat, a wild witch on the run. Surviving and thriving, no dog can tame this one. A brat, a wild witch on the run. Surviving and thriving, no dog can tame this one. Now that you know me, welcome to my realm. Be blessed with fun and happiness abound. But heed my warning, as it is a clear one. Don't mess with the bratty witch, or you will be done. Lights flicker on the screen tonight. Pets the star shining so bright with a laugh that echoes through the air. Every viewer stops and stares. It's a beautiful streamer, hearts in the chat, spinning magic where the good vibes are at. Every click feels like a spark in the sky. Can't look away, time's flying by. Controller in hand, the game's alive. Jumping pixels and the energy thrives. Quick-witted words, a clever delight. Turning eye walled into digital light. inspiring us all. A beacon of joy, a smile that heals, making us feel what's truly real. It's a beautiful streamer, hearts in the chat, spinning magic, where the good vibes are at. Every click feels like a spark in the sky. Can't look away, time's flying by. The game's alive, jumping pixels in the night. Where the good vibes are at. Every click feels like a spark in the sky. Can't look away, time's flying by.
Hello, everybody, and welcome back to the Sunday night streams for Dungeons and Dragons. We are definitely excited to be able to play again. We have hit a lot of bumps in the road trying to get to our next session, but here we are. How's everyone doing tonight? How's everyone's weekend been so far? I guess so far. I guess technically it is Sunday. It is coming to an end, but... Hello, Wolfie. Thank you for the positivity. Hello, Wine. Hello, Pangy. How are y'all doing? Zero, I see you have resubbed for 23 months now. Thank you for your continued support. It threw me by surprise, quite honestly, because I see a note here from yesterday saying that you had resubbed for 22 months and now all of a sudden you're resubbing for 23 months today. So I don't know how you can explain that. I don't know if you can. But hopefully everyone is doing well. Our DM is not quite live yet. Everyone's just kind of chilling in the VC at the moment. Honestly, my fear is remembering how to play. That is my fear at this moment. Fucking 3 weeks without it, I'm probably just back to being brand new. It has been a while. If we would have missed this week, it would have been a total of a whole month of without D&D. Because the first week we missed due to the DM's daughter having a birthday. The second week was missed due to travel. And the third week was missed due to too many members being sick. But we are here and we are ready to battle. That's if he has us battle. As far as I know, he could have us fucking going into some dark, decrepit dungeon with no way out. I don't know. Oh, everyone's flipping the finger. Should we join them? Should we flip the finger as well? See? I turn it over to show you guys them, and one of them shuts off their camera. They're fucking pussies. I also forgot to deactivate mine, so... Zero must be listening. I talk shit, he turned back on. Are you listening to me, Zero?
I don't know, I might be. may have streams down to like 1% volume.
I fixed my stream audio.
90% of the time.
Yay! Well, I just found it amusing that I mentioned like everyone was flipping each other off in the group chat and let's join them, and then I switched over and Zero immediately shut his camera off. I'm like, of course, the moment I fucking switch over, someone turns their camera off, that fucking pussy, and then he turns it back on. And right after I said that, I'm like, oh, he's listening.
Hey, someone should poke Butterfly and let her know that
Son of a bitch!
Thank you for the resub, Red.
No, Stick.
Oh, are we
What?
supposed to harass someone because they're not paying attention to time?
She said she'd be right here. What's wrong, Dom?
No.
Is there something?
We were talking about that earlier. And you know full well, with the way your elf decks run, my Eldrazi deck is the perfect match for it. Because you just create fucking creatures. I annihilate creatures.
She just rated out. I'm like, lady, time for shiny, clicky, clacky math rocks. Thank you for the mustard, Warhawk. You were addicted to mustard.
I just think it's fun.
Just to have someone blasting mustard in my ear? Totally.
Got a new fungal pop or whatever the fuck they're called.
What'd you get?
Florida.
You got Grogu!
It's one very similar to that also grants flying to your creatures.
I'm guessing we're on the topic of magic.
Yeah.
Why the fuck did you poke the bear?
Panda. How much
Yes?
would you trust an Amazon off-brand laptop charger for an HP?
I would.
I would.
Okay. That's all I need.
Send it.
Well, we got
For a
the
very long time.
laptop for free. It's just they misplaced the charger and the mouse.
Yeah, my parents couldn't find the charger.
Walmart.
Well,
does, you know
I
that,
can
right?
tell you for a fact I ran a
It's an
nonprofit with a makeshift charger for a very long time. So HPs are pretty fucking durable, and they usually don't
It's an
bitch about a charger as long as
old
it's the
fucking
same.
charger, so
Yeah, as long as it's the same amperage, you're fine.
Yeah,
Oh,
Walmart sells
Panda.
a multi-tip adapter set.
What?
Not to bring it down any, but did you see my shout out for him? Facebook.
I have not yet. I've mostly been avoiding social media.
Well, I thought it to be an appropriate send off.
not one fucking bit.
Well, I mean, when he was a big part of everything I built for the last 10 years, like my entire feed is.
I understand.
So less espresso, more espresso. 10 seconds. I'm coming in and I'm going to put on the show.
Neptune or Pluto?
An ad break.
I'm not at either yet.
Yeah.
That's
I
surprising.
barely touched Mars.
I barely touched low orbit today. Right. 3, 2. What's up, everybody? I'm the WGY6 Panda. I know, I'm still fucking alive. Scary, right? It is back. We are here for Sunday Funday D&D. Unfortunately, I will tell you why I have been gone. I did have a very important person to me in the hospital, and unfortunately, he did pass. He worked very hand in hand with me the last 7 years with WGY6, and the community would know him as N2 Shadow. He'd often come in, drop a sub or two, talk crap, disappear, or he'd just lurk until we said something that pissed him off, and then he'd let us know. But yeah, unfortunately, he passed. I will be missing my midweek streams as I'm going to be traveling back out to Tennessee for his funeral. I will be back for D&D, so this is going to be a week between streams. I know it's shocker, but it is what it is. That being said, let's get back to the show. Let's get back, have some fun. We're going to go ahead and let our characters describe themselves, and since Butterfly was late, she gets to start.
Yay!
I tried to tell you, shiny click clack math rock time.
Oh no, I got that. I realized a little too late it was this time. I forgot it was Sunday.
I'll get you a watch. They look like this.
They don't work. I lose them.
Okay, so find a watch.
Time, it's a man-made concept.
Find a watch that runs off of, I don't know, human electricity and just weld it to your arm.
No.
Alrighty, go ahead.
Talk to
describe
Tony
yourself,
Stark about
Mr.
that technology.
Okay. Obsidian, please tell us about yourself.
Hi guys, I'm Marisa. I'm a autumn elf. My village is currently in shambles after being attacked by goblins. But I share the soul with Mushu. He saved my life once by splitting his soul. And I'm a ranger. Go me. Alright.
Ready.
I'm also
Go
really
ahead.
good at being late.
Yes, you are.
Obviously.
You have a kid. We are aware that you have been graded at least one time. So, not even a smirk. Nothing. Just dead reflection from Pat. Nothing.
I have been overstimulated for like the last 4 days.
I'm gonna speed down a little
Yes.
bit then. All right.
You're the speed down
You.
panda.
I hate you because of the bullshit that you pulled on me during my stream on Friday, and now you're gonna bring it into here? Jesus Christ.
I mean, I was given the perfect shirt for Dungeons and Daddies, I guess. So.
Yeah, I asked for a snippet. I asked for a fucking snippet, not the next 24 fucking hours. Yes, Obsidian.
You know that shade of red you are right now?
It matches your hair so perfectly.
All came into my channel and did that shit.
When we gave you the snippet of his secret scene.
Like that, it'll come into play.
Oh, is our voting counting? Because so far we have the person at 2.
What?
Your camera's having an ADHD moment for one.
It's in Bits Redemption.
ADHD
Go ahead and
moment.
describe yourself, Pet, and we'll go ahead and go along the rest of the listing, and then we'll get started.
Okay, now it's focused. My name is Pet. I play the character Merker, who is a Fire Genasi rogue who likes to take a little more risk than usual. Like punching comrades in the face or possibly trying to explode them with lightning. Yes, I'm looking at you, Mr. Waxed over there. I'm a supermodel.
Describe yourself.
I'm Big Red. I play Mushu or Moosh. Is it Mushu?
No,
I remember.
No, you are not Mushu.
you are Moonlight.
Moonlight.
You, Jesus fuck. Okay, red is 0 and 0 is red. You're Moonlight Blade.
Yeah.
That's only because they're sharing the
Moonlight.
same blood brain cell.
I think Moonlight is on Pluto right now.
Try to be, or at least under it.
Okay. Have you gotten to your full intro, Moonlight?
No,
No.
he just recognized who he was.
I play Asmar.
Who are you?
I play Asmar Monk.
Stick, you're gonna go ahead and move 10 feet and end your turn.
My name is Dick. I play my character's Striker Daybreaker. I am a Flame Goliath with a apparently broken enchanted sword. So,
I moved 10 feet and in my turn.
I mean, it was mended last game, so you still have the sword. It's just unenchanted.
You could always just get it re-enchanted.
That is a thing in this world.
Since you know who enchanted it.
Did you sit on something wrong? That face was concerning. Well, he's fiddling down this way, and then all of a sudden he makes this very concerning face. And it's like, did you sit on something wrong? Oh, adjusting the seat.
His microphone for its, rectal use only.
Do you need to turn down the speech stick?
All right, Zero, go ahead and describe yourself.
I am Mushu. I am a tiefling. I am the son of the devil, pretty much. And we're gonna have some fun tonight.
You whipped out the paper, and I thought you were going to go through a whole fucking backstory, and all I'm thinking is, God, we're going to be here forever.
It was a shadowy October night when I was born. It was dark when I came out.
Now, if it was my other character, I had all of that written down.
Dom, go ahead and describe yourself.
I am Dom. I play Glenn Greyhawk, a ASMR demon warlock.
All right. Very well said. Warhawk, you gonna go ahead and unmute and tell us about yourself? Great job. No, he's speaking in Braille.
No, I'm having a fucking thing. We'll unmute when it needs to. I am Warhawk. My character is a furbog. So yeah, he's a cleric in that.
That's what I heard. That's what I heard too. Furball.
Yep.
We knew you were a furry.
No.
Says the guy with a panda head.
Hey. We're not throwing pot shots. I'm throwing shade. Thank you. I can even break the fourth wall.
Did Stick just quit? No, you fixed your cover.
I did fix my cover. So I had my camera on, but it was halfway covered. So when I reached across, my whole arm just disappeared to the green screen. So, I was literally just came back in, and it was just like, and I'd be holding something. He'd be like, "What the hell?" Because you could still see my sleeve.
Yeah.
You couldn't see. So like my arm would just come out of random places for him.
Magic.
Kind of something like that. So you reach it across.
Magic.
Go nice.
Yuskis.
You want to go ahead and describe yourself?
Did your husband?
5'2".
No, to go make himself a drink.
5'2", luscious blonde hair, more boobs than brains, but very crafty.
No, we said go
Very mean, but very accurate. Meanie.
The look from Stick, and yeah, he doesn't even know the conversation we're having.
Well, he went to go get himself a drink. So that's
okay.
That's what he's doing.
I would drink having to deal with me too.
Yep.
So,
Look at
my
him with that
name
white
is
Russian.
Kodesh Goblin. My character's name is Ivy. She is a Shadar Kai huntress.
You mix it with milk? What happened?
White Russian.
Oh, it is a white Russian.
Yep. She recently decided to just go ahead and drink a mystery drink that turned out to be lightning in a bottle, basically.
Which, by the way, the amount of props that you got for that on TikTok is hilarious. I literally tagged you and Panda in a TikTok of someone saying, "What is the craziest thing that happened if you just like randomly chugged a potion or something?" I'm like, "This actually happened in this session, and this is what happened." And they're like, "With our DM was that cool?" And I'm like, "Oh dear God."
It is a vintage shock. Squirrel. Are the ninja squirrels still... No, I have fixed the ninja squirrel issue. So I took one of the squirrel hi-hats and put... I'm about to attach a giant metal slinky to it to just catapult them across the yard. Why?
Apparently he has problem with squirrels. You can have my boss's problem.
Knocking over the bird feeder, so then I have seeds all over my driveway.
You could have my boss's problem. It's literally a pack of black squirrels that have a vendetta against him and throw nuts at him every time they see him. Literally.
I've seen over the hedge. He probably deserves it.
Is it a full-mounted bird feeder?
Yeah.
Lube.
Gasoline and a slinky.
That's, well, I mean, I already built the hi-hat, but anyways. So, as we last left off the game, the purple worm was slain, Zero was cut out from the inside of it. You noticed the tiger race across and hit the edge of the desert before jutting upwards towards the mountains of death. You all are badly beaten, battered, and that tiger is moving like a bat out of hell. But a thought crosses your mind. If this is truly polymorph, won't he shift back eventually? Doesn't the caster have to stay in range? You've all seen this spell. So why is it still holding? We find our hero still. Battered, beaten, standing in front of a mutilated worm. It's quite purple. I'd recommend relaxing the grip. But, with that being stated, we'll go back into you.
Into us?
Well, yes. You know, you can take yourselves back over again for the first time in 3 weeks.
Can we please please go somewhere? Just sleep, please. I'm hurt.
Are you saying you need a rest?
Yes.
Says the half-dead guy.
I mean, we only had a month off, so you should be well rested.
Not in game.
Smart ass.
Oh, I have to take the opportunity.
Do you continue pushing on another few hours to hit the edge of the forest? Or do you go back to the city, rest there, and then track the tiger? Or do you head back to the Elven cities and let them know that... Oh, by the way, your king's a tiger and he went up into Death Mountain.
That's a hell of a thing to say to the elves.
Yeah, but we have Obsidian with us.
Well, not only that,
no,
but I do have a bat
still
that
in
can
town,
send them messages.
Why am I?
Oh, fair.
Because you weren't here for the
because
session.
I wasn't here for that.
No, I don't remember shit from last session.
Okay, well, you all ran out. She was still at the bar. Or, sorry, she was with the smith still when you all left.
Yeah, it was her, Codice, and Warhawk at the
I
Smith.
had ran out with you guys through the gate when you went chasing the thing. It was halfway through that battle that I wasn't able to make it.
You're right. So she is now.
I passed out somewhere.
Yeah, she's finally conscious on the battlefield again, I guess.
All of a sudden, you just see her body, like... Well, I was thinking more like see her body just straight up rise like the old school vampires. I'm alive! Smooth.
So yes, you are about a 40-minute walk from going back into the city, or a 6-hour walk from getting across the desert the remains of the way, the faster way using the portal.
Portal.
I'd say at least get to the Eldens, warn them, and then rest.
Yeah. And we all need rest. It's been a lot of battling.
Yeah.
If we keep going, we're gonna break ourselves.
We're usually good at that.
Who says we're not already fucking broken?
Yeah.
I'm game for anything.
Okay, face down, ass up, and getting pegged in the ass.
Oh, okay. Panda's back.
Okay.
Oh, I didn't leave. I just changed menu screens.
That wasn't Panda who said that, Zero.
We either need to get back to the city or need to inform the elves. We need to choose right now.
I vote
Face
elves.
down, fine, okay.
I vote the rest because I got a few owies.
You got owies. Do you need some? Do you need someone to kiss your boo boos?
What time of day are we?
Midday.
That might change some of your all's ideas.
Yes, no.
I still vote we need to rest.
Okay.
Oh no, you misunderstood. We are both going to if we hit that 100 subs mark. So you'll have to see me in a bikini too.
But you will also be seeing me in a bikini.
See?
I was wondering about that when it was just you.
It will be both Panda and I, and if I give Panda my measurements and maybe a little bit of money, we will.
Shouldn't say your age like that. That's a fast way to get yourself banned on Twitch.
No. I was gonna say you're gonna make us matching bikinis.
It's gonna have the panda logo on it.
Good to see you here, KBE.
Plus, I know you're not 5 because it's sent that you can't get in my stream unless you're over 18. You can't even see me that way on Twitch. Yay, mature rating because of drug reference. Anyways, so the party has collectively decided that we're going back to the city to rest, correct?
Yes.
I'm already walking that direction.
Same.
Alrighty. Battle scarred and torn, you enter back towards the city's edge. The guards rushing out to give you cover to get you inside the wall. Do you heroes need aid? Thank you for protecting the city. I have no idea where the other champions went.
What other champions?
It's the strangest thing. After the last couple days where they announced the tournament and doing the full-scale reenactment of the Elven War, champions have been going steadily missing one after another.
Like murdered?
No, missing in action.
Oh, you said deadly missing. I thought you said deadly, like, and then missing. I don't know.
Steadily. Steadily.
Steadily.
Oh, just cover Panda? Fine, I see how it is. Get me them pasties.
Okay.
So, they're walking you towards the local inn. As you start to pass the forge, you notice two things. One, there is now a huge mess outside of that building of what looks like various piles of blades. And you hear cursing, but only of those that understand Dwarven will understand. How the fuck am I supposed to skin that thing to get it out of the goddamn road?
What are you laughing about? Talking to you, Obsidian. You're the only one that understands it.
I wasn't chuckling at that. I apologize.
Oh.
I don't think I do understand it.
I'm gonna go over.
See if I do.
I want to investigate swords.
He said Dwarvish, I thought.
Yeah, I did say Dwarvish.
Oh, my
Dwarven.
bad. I thought you said Elvish.
No, he said Dwarvish.
In that case, I need another drink.
Not my problem. I'm heading to the bar.
Well, I mean, there are two. So are you going to Zero's father's bar or the inn?
Drinks on dad. Drinks on my dad.
Ew.
After he says that, I'll pick him up and start running.
Okay. Does anybody want to make any stops before the bar?
Yeah, what kind of check do we need to do for the swords?
What sword?
I don't want to look at, check them out. Like, why are they
the
on
piles that she's been throwing out her front door?
Yes.
Okay.
You really want to cry?
Perception check. No.
Oh, dear God.
I'm not picking them up. I'm just looking at them. 19.
I'm just touching.
I'm not touching it.
I'm only lightly molesting it. In the pile, you see various sets of two-handed swords, single-handed swords, various daggers. One that looks like it's made of very old bone. Give me a reflex save.
God damn it. Where's my reflex? Which one is reflex?
Dex.
Thank you for the hydrate.
Where's my mouse? There's my mouse.
That's a good idea.
That was 1,000 point rehydrate.
Oh, I'm aware. I'm not chugging all 84 ounces. I'd die.
Chug.
No. I need his actual total.
It was a 20, straight on 20. I rolled a 18 plus my 2, so 20.
Okay. So, your owies are gonna get a little more owie.
What?
He was just looking.
You take 2 as a shield comes flying out of the door frame towards that pile and connects with you. Don't touch my shit!
I'm gonna holler over while he's being pelted with a shield. Do you need help?
Various grumbling. Do you see the giant purple thing? They want it out of the road, and I want it for parts. And they say you need to get it done today, or else fireballs.
I walk over and I touch the bone sword.
Oh my fuck.
Maurice is still laughing at.
Yes.
I was gonna try and cheer her up and just go, Ivy's here too, but yeah, let's just.
As you touch it, you notice it's incredibly blunt. But the longer your finger rests on it, the more dark your thoughts turn. And they turn very much inward. Make a will save.
Oh, yes. Oh, shit.
Dum da dum dum.
Dum
da dum dum dum.
I walk over and stand in the doorway. You can throw shit at me all day long.
Kinky.
The one thing I forgot to get out for D&D, you know.
Why don't you ask her about your sword?
Fucking
Oh, yeah, you know what?
Hang on, we have to resolve this. It's gonna be great.
This is the same place I was talking earlier about my armor too, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
That you just left like maybe an hour ago? Yeah.
Yeah.
I rage quit.
What'd you roll?
I'm out of here.
What'd you roll?
I'm nothing. I rolled nothing. Hold on.
That's a nat 1 all day
That's
long.
still a fucking 1.
That's a 2 nat 1.
2 nat 1s on 2 different dice. Thank you, Code Ice.
Rubber bones.
Hang on.
You
I have something for this. Hang on.
Oh, thank
Hang
you.
on.
Right.
Two nat ones with two different dice.
Right here. I got my dice.
I guess I have to go. Never mind. I can't get it. For some reason, it's not showing it up there. But anyways, so the weapon you picked was called Liquidator, and there's a very reason. There's a big reason for it. It does psionic damage. That's the will
Liquidates the
save.
brain.
Well, not just the brain. As Zero touches the knife, you see him slowly pick it up and begin to stare intently at it. As the blood begins to start pouring out his ears, his nose, and his eyes, before he collapses to the ground, you have burnt your one save.
How many points of damage did I take?
It killed you.
Points of psionic damage.
No, I am not dead.
Okay. What's your
You
health at?
you had 1 point of health.
Nope. I was healed.
Yeah.
Dick had healed him.
You got real fucking lucky then, because that's 50 points of pure psychic damage straight to the brain.
Well, you're still fucked.
Stick.
Oh, I am fucked. All right, but I'm not dead.
Stick, don't heal him again.
How hard would I have to hit him at the base of the skull to be able to break his neck?
I doubt very much it would take much to kill him at this point. But anyways, Stick, back to your statement. She turns to look at you and goes, "For the love of God, oh my God, you're hot and on fire. Welcome back.
I do drop the knife, by the way.
Oh no, you hope. Remember how I said it was dull?
Yes.
Yeah. You're gonna have to make the save to let it go. So when we come back to you again, you'll make your next save. If you can make the save, you release it. Otherwise, it's another 50 points of damage.
Oh shit.
She looks past, sees Zero face down on the ground, puts her hand on your chest, goes, "Hey, big guy, I think your child's broken."
To be
I
fair,
just dropped my sword. I just dropped my sword on my feet, grab one of the junk ones off the ground, and walk away.
She looks at it, looks at you, looks at it, looks at you, looks at it. Who the fuck welded this?
I slapped Zero with some healing, lay on hands as I walk by, heal him for another 35 damage, and walk away.
He sits down and begins hyperventilating, staring at the sword.
There you go, Zero. Now you're back up.
Wait. She goes, hang on. I know what to do. But I need what he's holding. So you either got to get him to drop it, or I need you to cut it out of his hands.
Cut it.
I use the ornate dagger, knife of mending, to cut his hands off while ripping the sword off.
But you can't hold the sword.
I'm holding his hand.
Okay.
His hand,
Which is holding the sword.
and I cut his hand off.
Knife.
Whoa. Not the hand.
Sir, do you want to be dead or just lose a hand?
No, you're supposed to cut my hand to get...
Do you want to be dead or just lose a hand?
He can't.
I mean, wrist or do you just cut the finger off?
No one else can touch it.
The fun part, because you use that specific knife, the one that heals, do you remember what its second quality was?
additional material.
Additional materials from harvesting meat. So where you thought you had one hand, you now have three. He has a spare on the ground. One is attached. And you're holding the other one.
Right, I got to keep my hand.
You gotta keep your hand and a spare.
For some reason now you have two extras. You have two extra.
They're on the ground, but
to harvest extra meat.
So I pick up
what meat?
I pick up the extra hand off the ground and slap him with it.
I'm sorry. I don't know if this was. Hold on.
You guys will do shit later.
What?
You see her start sliding on a glove, and then sliding on another glove, and then grabbing the hand.
Panda,
and runs
Panda.
off towards the giant purple worm, screaming, "Gross, gross, 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 gross."
Time out. Apparently.
Question. If
Yes.
you cut off a hand and it regrows back in place, does that mean he could technically cut off the leg of the deer for us and it would grow back immediately so we wouldn't have to kill the deer?
Well, I mean, that wouldn't be harvesting meat, that would be doing limb damage. What he was doing was a harvesting action. I am cutting it off for a purpose. That is harvesting. So the deer would have to be dead, unfortunately.
We would be harvesting the meat for dinner.
Yeah, but it wouldn't be.
A deer has to be dead.
I wonder what.
Okay.
So if this works this way, what if I tried to cut somebody's hair with this knife?
It's not meat.
That's dead skin cells, essentially.
It's keratin, actually.
Keratin.
Which
Yeah.
it is the same material as your teeth.
On the same note, on a separate. Is there any pig around? Because I feel like some bacon. I'm just gonna cut the ass of a pig.
Some bacon too.
So you see her tear off towards this purple worm, screaming, "Gross, gross, 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 gross," the whole way. And as she's leaving town, she yells back, "Bitch, watch my shop!"
I continue to stand in the doorway.
What is this shop again?
The forge.
I'm gonna take a seat in the doorway.
No!
Shoulder to
I will
shoulder
knock
into-
your ass out myself. No, zeros. The moment we mentioned Forge, his face changed. I will knock your ass out myself.
You think
I am not a rogue.
That's me. I'm standing in the
I'm
doorway.
inside the fucking
Come in.
shop.
No, you're not. You're at the pile
You just cut
outside.
my-
Yeah, the pile was outside.
I'm
I had to
standing in the
walk
doorway.
inside to grab the
No, all the swords and knives were outside.
Yeah.
Never mind, man.
I'm sitting my ass in the doorway.
Hold on.
I hope you're just holding it and waving at him.
I am not a rogue. I am not a thief in this one.
That doesn't mean you're not stupid.
I'm gonna grab the hand off the ground and slap him again with it. He's gonna get slapped with his own hand again.
You do remember that alignment counts in this. I am chaotic good.
Emphasis on the fucking chaotic.
I'm not gonna steal you.
No. All we need is for this woman to have OC fucking D, and you trying to arrange all her stores to fit your needs, and she comes back pissed off.
So, that being said, who's going to the inn? Who's staying here?
I am.
My ass is camped in her doorway.
Oh,
okay.
If
all
he's
drinks.
away, I'm going to the inn. I'm exhausted.
My father's covering all drinks.
Yeah,
I'm already in a bar.
I'll
That's what I want. Rum and sleep.
I'll stay at the
The
forge.
rooms are on
Take
my
a.
father.
I'll stay at the forge. Take a shift with Striker.
I'm gonna look to Mushu and say, "Can I get that in writing?"
Uh-huh.
I only need a couple hours, so after I think 4 hours, right?
Okay.
Most
So
elves
all
4
of
hours.
all of the group that heads to the bar heads off to the bar. You know the normal path. You get there. The front door is still open, just as you left it.
Is there any...
Nothing seems too strange, other than the door's gone.
Why is the door gone?
Don't care. Go to the bar.
I'm gonna grab a bottle of rum and go to sleep.
I need a drink.
Okay. Do you pick? So there are 4 rooms upstairs. Do you pick 1, 2, 3, or 4?
I'm gonna go for 3.
I'm walking upstairs to check out the rooms.
Quiet.
I'm working here. So you said room number 3, right?
Okay, yeah.
Okay. So the door's locked.
Oh, fuck it. Okay, room number 4.
Okay. As you turn the doorknob,
Bad door.
you open and see Zero's childhood bedroom.
Oh.
This is a place you have never been before.
Oh.
You see the general toys that you would have with most small children. And on a picture of a wall, you see a woman, long blonde hair, and a demon holding a small child. You have never seen Zero's father, but you have to assume that's him. And logic would derive that's his mother. Someone he also never spoke of to you.
Yeah, curiosity would take over. I'm gonna go in and look at the picture more closely.
Okay. So
Can't help
we
myself.
we will step back to the particulars of the bar here in a second. We're going to jump over to the people that decided to wait and stay to defend the shop. You see various cargo traveling in and out of the city on this road. And at this particular place is Codice and Stick, correct? They're the only ones who stayed? And Zero?
I stayed.
No, it was Pet and me.
Okay.
And me.
Yeah.
So Pet, Stick, and Codice. Okay. You see the various merchants traveling through and past. Nothing seems too incredibly off until everybody begins to scream.
Oh, God.
And you start seeing a large shadow overcovering the entirety of the road. But it is accompanied by a familiar voice. Also saying, "This is so fucking gross. This is so fucking gross," at the top of her lungs. As you step out the door and look, she is holding the blade and levitating a large chunk of the inside of that worm, walking towards the city. She is essentially walking with a large water balloon of a full stomach. So all you see is her and a large pile of organs above her, walking towards the city.
Lovely.
As she gets in, she sets the stomach down carefully, looks dead at Zero. Don't fucking touch that.
Zero's not with us.
You will die.
Zero's not with us.
Oh, sorry. She looks at the group and says, "Yeah, don't touch that. You'll die." Goes inside, comes back, opens a small bag, places it against it, and you see it slowly begin to get sucked into this bag. Like watching a large grape go into a straw and disappear. With a loud suction noise and a pop, it is gone. She goes, oh, thank God. So, about your broken sword issue, I have something for you. Since it's hollow anyways, might as well have some fun with this.
Richard.
She goes up to her table. Now this could be fun. I've been working on an idea for a design. It's going to be a little bit more unstable. You're going to have to start carrying spares. But I might be able to give you interchangeable cores.
Okay.
She goes, I'm going to give you the first prototype. Just be careful with it. I'm not sure how long it will last.
Okay.
But I figure some purple worm venom would be nice.
I'm a paladin, lady.
To be fair, you started off with practically a necromancer weapon.
I already had issues with that. Now you give me poison? Worm poison? Yeah, whatever. It'll work.
Well, that's what I was going to say. I can either use its venom or its acid. Which sample core would you like to use?
Different. Throw both in it. Make it fucking vile.
Oh, we couldn't do that. The entire sword would melt down.
Can you do that to a thrown weapon, like a dagger?
Sword's pretty big for a core. That's the only reason I'm able to work this much magic into it.
If you could throw that into a dagger and it just melt down as soon as I hit him, that'd be fuck awesome.
She goes, so, again, this would be a controlled burst item. So each core would have a set number of charges before it's out, and you'd have to replace the core. I'm only going to be able to make one. The acid would be able to be released just like putting venom on a blade.
Okay. So like a potion dump on it.
Basically.
Poison dump.
So, would you like an extra cutting edge of acid? Or they're not getting away this time? Poison.
I'm a vengeance paladin. Give me that they're not getting away this time.
Perfect.
I don't know why, but I'm just picturing some like Final Fantasy artificer shit with this.
Funny you mentioned that.
Cloud Strife's sword.
With a twist of mana infused hand, she removes the eye, hands it to you. As this might have been important at one point, you might want to put it back. If you remember, it was once the heart of a great tree in the eye of the forest.
Yeah.
But she procures a capsule and jams it in place. The runes begin to glow once again. You will get...
Are they green this time?
They are purple this time.
Ugh.
You will get 5 uses. Purple worm venom. It is 3d6 venom.
Is this on top of any slashing or piercing damage?
Yes. The save on it is a Constitution save, which is going to be a roll plus your strength modifier. So it depends on how deep you put it in.
That's what she's
All the way to the wall, baby.
I couldn't resist. I'm sorry.
I'm sure Stick doesn't have a problem with that.
So, if you find me other monster parts, I might be able to make you different charges. So keep an eye out for rare monster parts. You never know what I might come up with. Oh, by the way, I did get your arrow tips cut. They just need to be threaded. So, I know what we said before, but I did some of my best work. You have 10 diamond tip arrows and a small bag of diamond powder.
Hey, you could turn into Edward from Twilight.
I don't think I want to sparkle with diamond powder.
Well, I wouldn't, because diamond powder is a very important magical item to use for high-level spells.
It's also extremely abrasive.
I mean,
you say that, but every time we go to the beach, we're stepping on glass.
True.
No, we're not.
Well, I mean, depends. Onslow Beach, kinda.
Yeah.
Guys, I have to deal with a demon child for a moment. I apologize.
You are the demon child.
It's okay.
Rude.
So, with the rest of the...
I am. That's
she
why
goes,
I have one.
Oh, before I forget, your friend. I was working on armor for her. I should be able to have that done by morning. If I work through the night, I might need a helper. If you can send somebody that is used to working with leather, it'd be appreciated.
I'm going to toss her 50 gold as a tip for the new core and for her armor.
Okay. Appreciate that. Again, keep an eye on the lookout for rare parts so I can make you spare cores. If you can find me magic cores, like the kind you find in golems, I might be able to make you more than one at a time. With that being said, I need to work. All of you, shoo, God, this pile, and you tell your friend, stop touching cursed items. There's a reason that pile was outside.
I'm gonna touch one of the cursed items.
Which one?
I hate all of you.
I want the touch.
I look at her
and she goes, if you're real depressed, grab that stiletto. She goes,
Do you have one of those gloves left over? Because I could use it right now.
Oh no, I won't even touch that with gloves. I use this. The psionic knife that I can control, that I'm attuned to pick it up. Because the last person that picked that up,
your tongs?
The last person that touched that with anything directly killed themselves with it violently. It is a hexed item as a cursed item. It was meant to be an assassination tool. It just worked a little too well and killed the assassin, and I have a morbid collection. So, she firmly pushes all of you out of her forge and slams the gate. I have work to do. Can't believe you touched. Now I gotta mop the floor.
Right, Gordon. No touchy.
So, I'm assuming you all walk to Zero's father's bar. Okay. As you walk past, everything seems quite normal. And you get to the bar. The front door is still open. Nobody closed it. As you walk in, you notice that the door that was on the floor and on the wall and on the floor and back on the wall is gone. Okay. Just making sure we're all aware of the same thing now. You see the various other players drinking, and we'll go back now to Zero coming up behind Butterfly, staring at the photo of his mother.
Well, Damn.
Actually, I'm going to check room number 1 to make sure it's safe to be used. And so on.
Okay. So room number 1 is unlocked. And as you open the door, you hear the following sounds of leather on skin. But it's not what you're expecting. There is one lone homeless man trying to fit in to a pair of leather pants he is currently trying to steal that are not his size. He looks at you, pants around his ankles, and says, "This isn't the bathroom," and proceeds to try and run past you.
I step out of the way.
So the half-naked man goes running down the stairs.
I trip him.
Past. Okay.
I want to know what he's doing in here. So I'm going to try to trip him.
Give me a dex roll for athletics to be able to trip him while he's running.
Okay.
I mean, he's got his pants around his ankles, so...
Oh no, he ran out of those pants. He ran out pantsless.
Oh god.
Oh, so he's tripping a naked man.
21.
21. As you put your foot out and hook his ankle just perfectly for him to hit the ground, when he hits, a puff of smoke, and what you thought was a human man, it's actually a small imp.
I grapple.
Okay.
Motion. I put the picture down and walk up to see what's going on.
And then I grapple.
Okay. Still need a strength check.
Alrighty, hang on. Holy, 21 again. I rolled an 18 plus 3.
Okay, it rolled a 12. So yes, you are indeed holding a red tiny imp.
Question: How long was the from them staying at the forge to now? How long was that?
Oh no, this is happening. They're not there yet.
Oh, they're not there yet? Gotcha, okay.
So it's screaming in infernal, "Let me go, you stupid fuck."
I grab a bottle, start pouring it on into his mouth.
Of
imp.
No, a bottle of what?
Rum. I want to get this guy drunk.
So you understand alcohol is a poison, right?
Oh no.
Okay, so while you pour this alcohol in it, you're just waterboarding this poor thing, as it's completely immune to any of those effects. But you know what you're not immune to?
Oh no.
Does a 19 hit?
Yeah, it hits.
Okay.
Oh shit.
So you're gonna take 7 damage, and I need a saving throw for its poison. So I'm gonna need a Constitution save.
Okay. Uh, 14.
Ooh, you make the save. So you don't get poisoned, but it did just stab the shit out of you with its tail.
I'm yelling down, "Let the little fucker go."
But why was he upstairs?
To fuck your mother!
I'm
That's
guessing
not
that's
very nice.
infernal.
Yeah.
That's
I didn't
an
know this
infernal.
was community service, Nate.
Damn, the fish is right next to him for pounding it.
'Cause I'm pretty sure that Warhawk does not speak infernal.
He does not.
I just start screaming, "Where's the door?"
I yell back at the nymph, "If you want that, you can have it." And I yell down, "Just let the little shithead go."
Fine.
He yells up. He yells up in infernal as he's let down. Thanks. I'll be sure to tell the lords the work you've done. All hail, General Derpy.
Was that
touches him off with the 10-foot wall?
I'm sorry.
Door.
Was that an infernal?
Yes.
Yes, he said that.
As he goes scurrying out the door and dives through a sewer grate to escape.
I now go to door number 2.
The door is unlocked, and as you open door number 2, you can tell that there was a couple in here recently by the smell and how humid it is in the room. You should probably change the sheets.
I'll be sure to let the maid know.
Smells like
But
home.
otherwise, it seems quite safe.
I'll
But
be
you are
sure
met
to
by
let-
a butterfly. You are met by a Mariste in the hallway, coming out of your childhood bedroom.
I make a mental note to let Moonlight know to take room 2.
I already know what happened in room 2.
That's why I made a mental note to tell you to take room number 2.
See, but you don't know what happened in room 2. But fourth wall, he remembers who was fucking in room 2.
Oh, okay.
So, Mariste, do you have any questions you want to ask him?
No, I'm actually going to apologize for snooping. I couldn't help myself. I just saw a picture of your parents and was curious.
You weren't snooping. You're tired. You were finding a room. And I kick in door number 3.
Oh, that's the fun one. So,
No.
as you boot in door number 3, what originally you had seen previously throughout your life as a room is now a hallway.
Oh,
But you've seen the outside of the building, and it makes 0 sense for the hallway to be this long.
I leave it alone for right now.
Okay.
I head back downstairs to either wait for the rest of the party or inform those who need a rest what rooms they can take.
You begin to hear a massive herd of people come screaming past about a giant floating pile of organs coming towards the city.
does Marisa hear this?
Yes, you all hear the commotion coming from the end of town you just
Oh
left.
God, what is it now?
I am too tired to deal with this.
Alright.
Shortly after you hear the giant commotion, the others step through the door frame to join you.
Oh, hey guys. Marisa
Hello.
looks like she's barely on her feet at this point.
So, you all decide it is time to take rest. Do you have a shift schedule, or do you all just want to lock the doors and go to sleep?
I can be up in 4 hours, guys. I really.
I'll find a nice spot in the bar and just keep drinking till I pass out.
Does anybody only trance?
I'm gonna go and close the door. And lock it.
I only need 4 hours. I have trance. I'm an elf.
Ooh, that guy hit the pothole real hard.
No, I'm gonna go sleep because, like, Marisa is literally beat, like, half health and absolutely no spells left.
In that case, I'm going to pull up a chair in the hallway and use my, it's a trance state to take watch. I'm still fully aware, just in a trance.
Okay.
I'm gonna do the same trance state for 4 hours.
Okay. I need to know who actually goes to sleep.
I do.
Sure.
I do.
I go to a drunken sleep eventually.
Oh,
All of you that go into actual sleep, not trance, have the
I
same.
didn't realize that wasn't the same thing. I thought they slept for 4 hours. Yeah, I'm able to do trance for 4 hours also.
Okay. All of you that actually go to sleep have the same exact dream. You see a large army approaching the city of goblins. One in particular, at the very back, sitting on a large white worm. The face scarred and slashed, indescribably still rings to Derpy. Carts filled with bombs slam into the walls. The front gate crumbles as the goblins pour in. The screams of the citizens begin to echo. You all awaken at the end of your sleep cycle in a cold sweat. The only thing you hear is a faint heartbeat from the very ground underneath you.
Oh, fuck.
On their way.
The birds are barely chirping. Some of you slept 4 hours, some of you slept 8, but it's the wee hours of the morning. Just as the sun's beginning to make its announcements and change the effervescent colors of the sky.
Okay.
Some of you are clearly not morning people.
So, with
I brought myself to the temple and pray.
I was gonna say with my trance, would I have noticed when those who needed to sleep wake up and come out? Are they looking different?
You would have noticed as you were in trance state them randomly screaming in their sleep throughout the night.
In that case,
Motorcycle. Sorry.
Does anybody actually need 8 hours sleep?
Sorry.
If so, why were you screaming? I assume none of us actually need an 8 hour.
I honestly don't remember.
Everyone
I need sleep.
Everyone that should be able to do it all 4 hours. So everyone else needs 8 hours.
Okay. So, you want to ask your question again, Zero? Because I'm pretty sure it wasn't heard.
Yeah, for anybody that does the 8 hours sleep, I'm just gonna look at them and be like, why you have a nightmare or something? You were screaming.
I had a dream where I saw Derpy
The
riding.
goblins are coming. The goblins are coming.
Do we need to put up lanterns, one if by land, two if by sea?
Oh dear
I
God.
think it's only be one lantern.
Or is it 3 by air?
How many
Go
is
on,
it for
Warhawk.
when I need to shit my pants?
And they were hauling carts of bombs and they were breaching a city. No one else had that kind of dream?
Stick it.
I believe I did. That's why I said the goblins are coming. The goblins are coming. I think we should work on building defenses or laying traps for this fucking town because we're about to have an issue.
It didn't feel like it was here. It was a different. Maybe the elves? We need to let the elves know, anyways, that the king.
Yeah.
Little late for that now, dude.
No, it's paying off now.
I mean, I don't want to see the. Never mind. I'm gonna keep it in mind.
Bad stick.
For keeping his mouth shut or thinking things?
So, are we? What would the party like to do?
We need to find a way to get to the elves.
Question
Let's
for
jump
you.
in the sewer and follow the nymph.
Is it only the people who slept who slightly hear that heartbeat?
No, you all heard for a short 5-second period together a faint heartbeat coming from the very ground beneath you.
And you're sure it wasn't here? Do you know which?
I do not know. It just didn't feel. It didn't look like this city.
Right.
You know, others of you had the same dream too. You can correct him.
I thought it was.
That would require remembering knowledge. Because apparently in D&D, as in real life, I don't remember my dreams after I wake up.
I'll find it. Let's go to our Rolodex. Mom, what did I dream about?
She's probably still writing.
Don't make fun of me.
She is still writing.
I was in the trance.
So mom didn't even get to see the dreams. So you guys are fucked.
God damn it, Mom! That would have been really bad timing if my mom actually showed up.
So, you all immediately get jarred as you hear the door just start getting pounded on. Like somebody is hammering very feverishly to get your attention.
I'm gonna go down and see what's going on.
You mean the non-existent door on the front of the building?
No. The door that went down to Avernus is gone. The front door is fine.
Oh.
Oh.
I mosey
The
on
door to hell's
downstairs.
missing. I'm gonna go down and see what's going on. Why they're banging so insistently so early in the goddamn morning.
Okay.
Even though I've been up for like 4 hours.
You go to pull the door, right?
Yeah.
Okay, it's locked.
Front door.
May the smart assery commence.
Unlock the door.
Well, why do I fit? I just picture Obsidian having a complete.
Give me a perception check.
I just picture Obsidian having a complete princess moment. Like she touches the door and it doesn't move. It just goes, Michelle.
Give me a perception check. So you notice the deadbolt is still locked?
I'll unlock it and open the door. Yes.
The door comes free with the distinct click of the lock unlocking. The door slides open, and in your face comes a set of armor very quickly.
Oh! Oh, shit! Oh! Thank you! Is it my dad's armor?
It is. She has very bloodshot eyes, several cuts on her hands, and it's just looking at you and just gives you a thumbs up. Looks at Zero, gives him the finger, and just starts walking towards.
I throw a gold coin at her just for shits and giggles.
No.
Are you sure you don't want
Drink
coffee?
into a cup, I give it to her and go, you go night night. Go night night for a long time. Go CBC, please.
Go hibernate.
Go hibernate, my love. You done did good.
You see her slam the drink and already stumbling. Begins stumbling a little harder back and forth across the road, unable to maintain a straight line.
Stop. I'm just gonna go pick her up and take her home.
Ooh.
Throw her over my shoulder and take her home.
Thank
As soon as you have her
you.
in the air, she's out. She is snoring.
Well, I just walk on back to her shop and find wherever she sleeps and throw her in her bed.
And you don't crawl in with her?
No.
What you
What
begin
does-
to notice the longer you carry her stick, you smell things that would be normal for a forge. You know, smoke, iron, blood. But there's one smell you can't place. Where the smell of desert flower is coming from. You've never smelled it on her before in any of your previous interactions.
I don't want to smell any flower off of her.
Give me a nature check.
Apparently stick doesn't do romance in D&D. You know, even that cliche got broken with freaking... Ooh.
Is into...
I was gonna say, even that cliche got broken with Vox Machina.
Why? 21.
21?
I don't need a good roll right now. Why?
So you get to learn everything about this flower. So you know it only grows in the desert and only blooms on a full moon night. It is a very rare flower oil that is typically reserved for people that are trying to impress nobles.
You trying to impress your noble?
You know, as somebody who would trek down from the mountains to pick these flowers.
My Discord just crashed? The fuck?
A single flower sold for 1 platinum.
I'm going to murder you, Richard. I have a very special set of skills. A special set of skills that make me a nightmare for people like you.
Just wear leather. She can't bite through it. You'll be okay.
Oh, I'll fucking try. Now I'm trying to get my fucking shit to fix.
Not turn myself into a chew toy.
Anyways, but yes, you do know that about the flower. You know, this is an incredibly expensive ingredient in any perfume, and it seems odd that at a platinum you would smell it on her. Do with that information what you will.
I toss her in her bed very unceremoniously and walk away.
Okay. As you toss her, she bounces, hits the wall, and lands back in the bed. Doesn't skip a beat.
And I walk the fuck out.
Okay.
I put on my dad's armor.
You walk out. You notice that there is now carts hauling away chunks of the worm to one centralized pile. And as you look off over the horizon, you see 4 mages raise their wands together, and a large flaming meteor appear in the sky and just slowly start dropping like a mountain towards the purple worm pile before annihilating that entire corpse with a shockwave that blows dust hard enough it hits your armor with various tinks.
That's not a first for me. Meh. That seems like second class mages. I would just walk off.
You hear a guy against the gate wall. Yeah, you should see him cast Meteor Swarm. Last time they did that, there used to be a city out there.
Why did they annihilate the city?
Oh, because
because they touched their boats.
Predators.
They touched their boats. That's why they annihilated it. They thought a third sun just wasn't enough.
He goes, think of it this way: if you'd leave that big pile of meat out there, there's bigger worms. That was a small one. What is Kodai's reloading her bow?
No, that was Zero in retrospect to my comment about touching boats and needing more than a third sun. Yeah, that was Zero.
No, that was me.
Right.
Oh, it was you?
Zero.
It popped up above Zero's picture.
I will never forget this. Kodai 7 episodes ago, a ting or whatever sounds a bow make.
I think
It's more of a thwap.
And then Sick getting really mad saying, I can take her to a range. I have one right here. She's just in World War I with archery, you know? So, anyways, enough fourth wall breaking. But yes,
What are you eating?
Brownie.
Oh, you bitch, and you didn't bring enough to share with the class?
anyways,
I just ate a moon pie. I'm also now crying because I'm laughing so hard. Thank you, Panda.
You're welcome. You're welcome. So, are we chasing after the king? Are we going to the Elven Village? Are we warning anybody about what we dreamed about? Red said he wanted to go to the church and pray. Which church are you going to?
Oh no.
My church.
Which is?
Father, Son, and the Holy Fucks.
I ain't gonna lie, I forget the name, but I know it's the god of even and slavery.
So Tyr, you're going to Tyr's.
Here, I remember that now.
Okay. Perfect.
Oh.
You get to the front door of your church. I will let you go from there. What do you decide to do?
I open up the door and walk in.
Okay. You are immediately hit by the smell of death and decay as soon as you take your first step into that building.
Ah, shh.
Oh.
I'm gonna make a perception check at this point now. See.
Now, mind you, Stick, and the rest of the party that were over by the forge, or if they followed, are about 2 streets up from you. So they can hear you.
Yeah.
Okay. Just making sure everybody's aware of that. Okay. What's your perception roll?
I think we just.
Is he frozen?
He went back.
He looks frozen.
Yeah, he
No. He
Yeah,
usually looks
he's-
like that.
I mean, that's normal, but he doesn't have the stamina to stay like that long.
Well, I mean, he has
fan
to be
is
because I
going.
see the fan moving in the background.
right?
Right?
That's all the.
Right?
The fan shadow gave you away, sir.
Yeah.
No, Discord keeps freezing up for some reason.
Okay. What was your perception roll?
It was 18 plus 9, so 27.
You notice that the pews are broken in various places. Other than that, it looks completely normal, other than the priest impaled upon the wall. Halfway up.
That's not normal.
Remove her from the wall. Or he.
As you look above, there's something written in blood, but do you speak Goblinish?
Ish.
Goblinish-ish. Whoop, wrong one. Celestial, Common, Draconic, and Elvish.
Okay.
So no.
So you don't understand what it says. There's writing above her. I'm gonna need a strength check. But I'm also gonna need to know how you're getting that 15 feet up there.
I can fly. It's 22.
22? Okay. As you
What are you doing, child?
grip into it and begin to pull, the staff that she would have walked the main altar lines with removes from her chest, and her body goes sailing down.
Well, I'll try to catch her to make sure she doesn't fall.
Okay. I'll need a dex check.
16.
Okay. You do not get the catch on that. You try and grab her, but you just end up grabbing the scarf that's around her neck. So you just yo-yo her to the floor instead of actually catching her.
Oh.
Cool.
She hits the ground. Body lands and collapses. Doesn't budge, doesn't change from its position. You can tell from this that she's been dead for a while. I can't see the chat because I'm in a pop-out window.
You can't see the chat,
No,
period.
You what?
You can't see the chat, period. You're not in it.
I just hear Discord notifications going off, but okay. So, what would you like to do with this information, Big Red?
Grab her tit and twist it.
I try to do an
Pop it.
investigation.
Twist it.
To see if
Pull
I can
it.
figure out what happened or where the people went.
Okay.
Another 16.
Okay. You can tell from that she was killed by that thing being rammed through her chest. There was a large fight. But from the amount of blood, there should be more bodies.
Oh.
Or are we missing one big body?
I'll walk around the temple and see if I can find other bodies. Or
Okay. Did anybody else come with him?
No, this is his god.
I never left the inn. I was putting on
planning
my
on going,
armor.
but I never said that I was going with him.
Okay, just making sure. So you're walking the perimeter?
Yeah.
Okay. There are 3 doors in this building. One directly underneath, where she was pinned to the wall.
Okay.
One off to the side, which would typically be reserved for the priest or priestess's personal chambers. And another that goes downstairs.
I'll check the trapdoor first.
The trapdoor? It wasn't an option. Do you want to go in her room? Do you want to go in the room that she was pinned to the wall above?
Yeah,
Or do
that's
you
gonna
want
be
to go
the
down?
That's gonna be the trapdoor.
So you open the door?
Yeah. Cautiously, making sure there ain't no traps or anything.
There's no trap. Just dead goblin.
Yum.
I peer in there and see if I notice anything.
A lot of blood. One dead goblin with half his face missing.
Oh, Phantom of the Opera style.
No, like just completely gone.
Oh.
Like it had been crushed.
Thanos cracked his skull between his butt cheeks.
Other than that, you really don't notice too much. Other than every single sigil of tear has been bastardized, just like you've seen before.
I go down into the door.
You go downstairs or to the other door because you did both together at the same time.
No, I'm going down there where the goblins and all the darkness is, stealthily.
Okay. Give me a stealth check.
Stealth is a +7, so 14.
Jesus, could you all stop talking in chat?
Hey, Kodais, there's a mute button.
Anyways,
You can also just
I have used it.
as
you can
get
just
to the
put
bottom
it
of
on
the
streamer
stairs,
mode.
You see various barrels, storage boxes, more dead goblins.
Rich, shut the fuck up. More dead goblins.
These ones look like they've been very badly burned.
Okay. Bitch. What?
I have limited attention here, people.
Well, here's the thing. If we do this verbally, we get yelled at by the angry panda man,
I keep exploring.
It's red.
Okay, so you're going back up to go into her private chambers?
Oh, I checked to see if there was any other entrance down there. Any hideaway or good doors, okay. Then I open up her chamber.
Okay. As with every other symbol of tear, they've been bastardized, except instead of blood, they used shit on these.
I love how I hit on Kodais and it's just getting absolutely fucking buried.
Does she have a bed in there?
She does.
I stick her on her bed and cover her up with her sheets.
Okay.
Like tucked in, ready for night-night style, or full-on dead body all the way over the head style?
Dead body.
Okay. Not me trying to scrape something off my screen and it's the fucking handle to your closet.
God damn it.
So, what would you like to do with all this information you have?
I go to the third door now.
You've been through all the doors. The one that went down, the one that went back, and her room.
I didn't notice any where the people went. Blood trails or anything.
Well, I mean, there is that big thing written on the wall you can't read.
I'll go out the front door and notice it and see if I notice any guards or anything.
Well, you know that about 2 streets up and about 1 block over is the exit wall. So there's usually guards posted there.
Make sure I close the temple door, then I walk to the gates.
Okay. About that time, you'll be seeing Stick, watching the meteor slowly come down on the giant pile of worm, saying, "I've seen bigger."
That's what she said.
I related whatever happened to Stick, and then I look for a guard that talk to them.
The guards seem immediately interested in you telling them about a body. Several bodies, in fact.
It's possible multiple bodies.
Any else speak Goblin?
Anyone speak Goblin?
You're not here. Shut up.
I mean, you
Goblin
asked.
chuckle to himself and just says, "Goblin D's nuts." He goes, the other guard looks at him and goes, "Real fucking mature. Real fucking mature." He goes, "I think the only person we know that speaks Goblin is probably going to be the librarian in the castle." If you wouldn't mind fetching her, we'll go secure the church.
I tell him, do not touch the priest.
Isn't it the other way around? Us asking the priest not to touch.
Oh my
fucking joke. You stole my fucking joke.
To the dungeon with you for stealing the DM's joke.
Range.
The guards? They're like 17 and 20. They're
I'm
young.
They're too old for the priest anyway.
They're still too old for the priests.
They begin cackling at that joke.
Anywho, I start heading towards the castle to find the person.
I step outside.
You have stepped outside the bar.
You could just
Yes, I step outside the bar.
to the bar.
Okay. Okay. So, Big Red, just question. Where's the castle?
It's the big pointy building.
Okay. Do you know how to get there?
With my feet.
Okay.
He's trying to outsmart your smartassery.
No. So you wander what you know of the city. You make it back to the main road, and you can see the castle. You're like, okay, I can get there. You walk up the first set of stairs. You are now in the Highborn district. Everyone is dressed really, really fancy, except you, who are slightly covered in blood, walking towards the gate. As you get to the gate, the guards cross their spears and just look down at you. Can we help you?
I need to get to the castle. The temple has been violated, and the priest has been murdered.
Thought it was a
Look at each other.
priestess.
Look at you. Look at each other. Look at you. Did you violate the priest?
Why would I report if I violated the priest? If I'm the one that did it, stupid.
They look at you. Do you understand how many people commit to their crimes without realizing they admit to their crimes? Happens all the time.
To attack the temple would be to attack my god. I'm simply trying to resolve the issue and find out what happened.
Okay. What do you need the what do you need the castle for that? Seems like guards should have been a lot closer than here. Those two idiots must have left their fucking post again. Can't trust them. There's so much. Why do you put them on the gate? Same reason I put it on your mother, because I can. What was that? Nothing. Don't fight in front of the guests. You are nowhere near dressed enough to come in here. Look at you, covered in blood, thinking you'll get an audience. What do you need in here? Maybe we can help you.
That depends. Do any of y'all speak Goblin?
I speak Mind Goblin.
You speak what?
Mind Goblin.
One of your temples in your own city has been attacked and mass murder. You don't think that's important to inform me?
It has been reported.
Now has it been reported?
What does that have to do with?
It has been reported.
But what does that have to do with us speaking Goblin?
How has it been reported if I just told you?
You just told us, so we've taken a report.
I've been told by the guards to report this to the king himself.
Roll a persuasion check. Because is that what you were saying?
How's a 17?
He don't believe you. I don't think you were told to tell this directly to the king. Especially since, you know, we have a queen.
And it was a priestess, not a priest.
Did you say queen?
No, you're supposed to find a librarian.
Yeah.
Oh. What is a librarian?
Oh, you need the. Oh, you need her. Oh God. Do you know where she is? Usually in a book. I'm aware. Do you know where she is today? She's not here. I know she's not here. Well, how do you know she's not here? Shut up. Look at you. She's not here.
Truly, Tweedledum and Tweedledee.
Watch the queen be the queen of hearts.
I'm knowledgeable of this area. Where was she?
Ready, I need to go that way.
I look at you, look at each other, and go, have you checked the library?
Where's the library?
They turn you around. See that big stone building on the other side of town?
Yep.
That's the archives and library.
I thank him, then I look at him and say, hey, by the way, you dropped your pocket, and then I walk away.
They look at each other. We didn't drop anything. As one starts feeling around his feet. with his other foot. Nice try. We're more vigilant guards than that.
Oh, look, a fly.
And I go to the library now.
Okay. So as you pass the rest of the party, are you gonna let them know what you're doing at all?
Yes. I'll inform them.
What do you mean there was a murder at the temple?
I mean, someone went in there. Stabby, stabby. No one's alive.
I'm gonna go to the temple.
Do not touch my priestess.
Why would I want to touch a dead person?
Because it's
I'm gonna
new.
You just want to touch a dead body?
back down the stairs to the main part of the bar in my dad's armor. And see that most of everybody is gone.
As you come down, you hear Warhawk outside screaming, "What do you mean there was a murder at the temple?"
Oh god, already this early in the morning, y'all? Okay. I'm gonna wander outside. Okay, what happened at the temple? And now it's coffee.
Hand her.
Do you want to describe everything that you've seen to them so they can know firsthand what you
Yes.
saw?
Yes.
Go for it.
I went to my temple.
So what exactly did you see?
I went to my temple. My priestess was hanging on a door, on a spear above the door. Massive amount of blood, lack of bodies of that, and no traces of intrusion, and words written in blood that I cannot read.
I immediately start going over there.
Okay.
Well, I don't enter. I just go to the temple.
No.
Enter.
You just go there. It's okay. So, are the rest of you going there? Are you following him to the library?
I'm going with red.
Dude, I can
I'm
speak
going with
Goblin.
moonlight.
Okay. Stick.
What?
Did
Are you
he
going
just
with
say
that
that he's
library?
looking for someone to speak Goblin?
Well, he doesn't know what language it is, so he couldn't tell you it's Goblin.
Oh, okay. Because he's been going around asking people if they spoke Goblin.
Yeah, I caught that. That's why I changed it when I told y'all.
All right.
So, Stick, are you going to the library? Are you going to the temple?
Staying there.
All right, I'm gonna go.
I'm watching over the blacksmith for now.
Okay. Okay. So, you're by the main gate. So you get to see this. There's a cart that is coming barreling across the desert.
Oh.
3 of them. They look just like your dream.
Oh shit. Oh shit.
1 second.
One.
I don't like you. I really don't like you. Are they in a line? Are they parallel to each other? Is there one a lead one and the other 2 behind them? What's going on?
There is one that is definitely farther in front than the others. 2 that are pretty closely together that are traveling a bit slower.
About how far away from me are they?
At this point, they'd probably be about a quarter mile.
Oh.
You have time before they'd get here.
Oh. Okay, so God damn it. Okay. Well, I'm gonna step out the gate.
Okay.
And I'm gonna ready command as my action.
Okay.
But they are not within range of my command yet.
Okay.
Fuck, I got nothing. I'm are they heading right at me?
They're heading along the road towards the gate, yes.
I'm gonna stand in the middle of the road. I'm gonna step out about 100 feet off the gate.
Okay.
In the middle of the road. And I'm gonna ready action of command on the lead cart.
Okay.
Once they're within 60 feet of me, I'm gonna use command halt on the first cart.
Okay. I need to check something real quick. I need to see exactly how that works. Okay. Command. Keep one word. Target must succeed a wisdom saving throw. Okay. I don't see this going well for it. Will you just let me... There we go, okay. Okay. What's the DC for save?
Okay.
It says it must succeed on a wisdom saving throw, but it doesn't give me a DC for it.
Give me a second.
Oh, wait, shit. What language are you saying that in? Because that also matters for it.
They shouldn't.
Command. Must succeed on a saving throw or follow the command in its next turn. The spell has no effect if the target doesn't understand your language.
Oh, fuck. Okay. Well,
Pick a language.
Pick common, but if they're goblins, they ain't gonna understand that either. Fuck.
You can try it in common.
No, I'm not going to.
Do it. Do it.
This idea is going great.
Do it.
Do it.
Do it.
Just do it.
Right?
You were doing it anyways. Just do it.
Right?
I'm not trying to instigate nothing.
Bullshit.
You are the instigator.
Okay.
You're
So I'm
right.
gonna go for a different route. I'm gonna
Go with your gut instinct. Just do it.
Yeah, come on.
You can do it.
They're fucking goblins. There's no guarantee they're gonna understand common.
There's no
They
guarantee
might
that
still stop.
They might stop to laugh. That'd be good. I mean, hell, any small win in a battle, man.
So I don't know this.
Yeah, we will
spell.
be in severe trouble.
So is this a command that just pops in their head for them to stop?
No, it's a spoken command, and it has to be said in a language. It is one word, and if they fail to save, they must do the command.
In other words, he's trying to Gandalf them. You shall not pass.
Basically, I'm trying to halt the first one and hope that might stop the other two. Hoping somebody else fucking knows what's going on around here.
Nobody
Hey,
else
Stick.
does.
I barely know where I'm
If
at
that-
in the state, so congratulations on that one.
If that's what you originally wanted to do, go with it.
Yeah.
If it pisses other players off, I mean, I do it all the time.
We know.
Yes, we do.
It's not going for the piss players off. I just fuck it. I'm gonna go with it. Command, halt, common.
Okay.
It's going to be their save is going to be
That plus your spell casting, whatever.
it'll be 11. Will be their DC save.
Okay. It does not stop.
I'm trying to double check just because as far as I know.
10.
Oh,
if I remember
okay,
correctly.
so wait. Actually, I got that wrong because I forgot it also gets a proficiency bonus.
Yes.
So it'll actually end up being 14.
Okay. The cart comes to an immediate stop, launching who is sitting on the back into the air. You now have a small goblin child coming at you with no way of stopping itself from hitting the ground.
I go for a reflex catch.
Okay.
Oh, what do you want me
In
to
the dex.
do? Dex
Athletics.
save? Dex athletics. Okay.
Yep.
Athletics
Watch.
is not dex, is strength.
Okay.
Watch this kid be built like a brick shit house.
I'm sorry, kid. You got a 9.
So as you go to catch this kid, on pure reflex, you grab them by the shoulder, dislocate the shoulder, and they still hit the ground.
Mm.
Hang on a second.
Ow, that
Well, the
hurt.
kid can get out of a straitjacket now.
Hang on.
Ow. Does the kid at least bounce?
A creature takes
Look,
1d6
Dick, it worked.
bludgeoning damage for every 10 feet of fall. Oh god. Okay. Good luck, kid.
Oh Jesus!
You just launched him 60 feet, right?
Good luck,
I
kid.
mean, if he got all the way to me, yeah, it was 60 feet.
Good luck, kid. So we're at 7. Alright, we're at 11. Oh, thank God. So the kid is badly mangled, but alive.
I'm going to hit.
You see the other 2 carts are loaded with barrels as a mother comes screaming out of the back end of the cart, screaming, "That's my child."
As she's running up, I cast Cure Wounds at 2nd level on the goblin and heal them for 12 HP.
Okay. He's now moderately wounded. The mother comes immediately running over. A bunch of goblins hop out, armed to the teeth, and point weapons at you. Why do you stop our merchant van and harm one of ours?
Wasn't my fault he launched out of the cart. What are you hauling into the town?
Fireworks.
You're bringing explosives to the town and wondered why I stopped you.
They point at the Colosseum. The event is in a week.
Yes, but you're running at a high rate of speed at the gate with explosives and wonder why I stopped you.
In a desert full of giant worms that eat things, we were going a pretty good speed.
Timeout.
Let me heal your injured, and I will allow you to go on your way.
Oh, he'll allow us. You hear this? He'll allow us. This fucking guy.
Hey, Pet has something.
Go ahead, Pet.
I have gotten a message from Recoil at Fire for Effect stating, "Will you tell that fucking hoe he is like a mouse in church? Quiet, please. Like I can hear all of you. Like I can hear all of you, but not Panda."
I hope this is helpful.
I think you need to shove that microphone a little deeper down your throat.
Panda, imagine that's the big green weenie.
Can you hear me now?
No.
Great, we turned into the Verizon commercial. He says, now I... Hold on, he says, now I can. Jesus.
Thank you.
You're whining, you Air Force turd.
Anyways.
I just love how instead of saying this in either chat, he's literally messaging me about it.
He said it in both chats.
He said pet phone.
He's just super impatient. It's okay.
No,
so
he...
You can be impatient in front of me later. And I'll just
Oh, okay.
Panda's chat.
Okay.
Panda just wasn't paying attention.
Oh no, I was paying attention. I was just actively ignoring him.
He's used to that. He's Air Force. He likes to get ignored.
Hey, we don't kink shame here.
I'm not shaming. I'm just stating.
Anyway, back to the standoff you find yourself in.
Says the National Guard.
Says the guy who's never enlisted.
Who's actually going to retire from the military, not bail on it every other bitch around here.
Oh my god!
Yes, Panda.
So, back to the standoff with a bunch of armed goblins. Now, officially.
I used lay on hands on the child.
Lay your hands on me.
On his shoulder. I don't touch him anywhere but the shoulder. I am not playing that game.
Why, you don't want to be the priest?
The stats
I mean,
say I want to play that game. But
you did say the guards were a little too old for you.
Anyways, so the goblins rip the child back and get the child up into a cart, and they all stand armed, walking back, ready to fight you if they have to.
If you're gonna threaten me, you might have something more than a knitting needle.
Oh dear God. Sure, let's make this worse. Let's just make this entirely worse. Mind you, you are alone against how many goblins?
And a paladin. Remind us of your oath.
Oath of vengeance. Bring it.
So.
I hope they tie him up and make him stub his toes on coffee tables.
He goes, "Oh, you think I have just a needle? Okay." He walks back and removes the cover off the wagon. You are now staring down the barrel of a cannon. Needle, huh?
Proof that it wasn't just fireworks.
Proof it's not a measly tic-tac.
I'm gonna do something stupid right now.
Oh, he's staring you down, and all he said.
Do it.
Now, mind you,
I'm gonna do something very stupid right fucking now.
He has a
no one else does.
He rolls.
Shut up or I will server-mate you.
I'm going to strike the wagon with Searing Smite.
Starting an open war, are we? Okay.
Oh my god.
We're getting kicked out of the city.
I'm just hoping that whatever explosion happens is not big enough to wake Forge Lady, because she's gonna be pissed.
Oh god, yeah, she is.
Also, do remember, you're setting off a cart full of explosives close range.
I'm fine with this. I sealed my fate. I sealed my fate. I understand.
Why does this seem more like I don't want to take part in this thing anymore, so just kill me?
I didn't say that. But I am striking said cart with searing smite.
Okay.
Just a cannon full of bed bugs and itching powder? Ugh.
Jesus.
The goblin will literally cast itchy asshole. Oh my god.
2K. Bonus action. Okay. So as you the next time you hit a creature with a melee weapon attack during the spell's duration. So you light your sword on fire and then you go to attack.
I attack.
Is that what I'm
the
saying?
cart. Yes.
Okay. You know this takes 2 turns, right?
No, it's the same turn.
Then the next time you hit a creature with a melee weapon,
I can use the bonus action before my action. Use searing smite. Go straight in my action and hit it with that searing smite. It does not require 2 turns.
Okay.
It's basically enchanting my weapon with white hot flame.
Yeah, fire and explosive, both strategy cotton.
Oh dear fuck. I need a lot more d6.
How many more d6s do you need?
50.
Jesus.
Yes.
Oh my god.
So okay.
I mean, you could
I'm gonna
just
see if I can.
tell Siri to pick a number between 1 and 300.
No, I'm using roll a die. It's rolling 50 d6 for me.
And your computer crashed.
Yeah, just watch everything seize up.
Okay. So as your flaming sword hits the cart, you light all 8 of the powder kegs that are next to the cannon, and it explodes for 186 force damage and vaporizes a 30-foot area in its entirety.
Yep.
Okay. So how it... Okay.
The fuck?
The explosion was so bad it just took out his connection.
Mm-hmm.
Kodes, did he just rage quit the game again?
I think he's getting chalky milk
Then why
of
did
the
he leave the
alcoholic
chat?
variety.
I warned him what it was. So, the rest of you hear a large scale explosion that rocks the very walls and look to see a large fireball out the western gate.
Oh, good lord, what happened now? Oh.
Well, that's not my
That's gonna
problem. I'm
wake
still
the
going to the
blacksmith.
library.
I only know one person that went that direction. Lovely.
Fuck.
I'm gonna head that way to see what's going on.
Okay. As you head over to the west gate,
I'll be with Obsidian as well.
ash and soot hang heavy in the air. The guards are searching for survivors in what looks like a multiple cart explosion where just various pieces are everywhere.
I will search for survivors and heal those that I can. I have.
Give me a perception check.
I'll do a perception check as
13
well.
plus 3, so 16.
21 for me.
And since I joined them, I will do a looky-loo as well. As soon as I dig out an actual D20. Good lord, there's one right there.
Hey, Bugga, can you turn on the
23.
light for mommy? Since the controller's right there. Put down your phone and eat your food.
Yes, Mom.
And get it out of my bed. You can go back over there.
I don't want to.
Okay.
But mommy.
Sorry, guys.
You're fine.
He shouldn't be up this late.
I'm tapping Moonlight on the shoulder. I'll go to the library with you.
Sweet. Okay. Because that's not my problem right now.
So I have a 21, and what now for perception rolls?
16. Oh, let me double check. I believe my perception's 3.
I think Kodai said 23.
Mine's 23.
Okay. You there are no survivors. You do see various body parts, pieces of card fragments, the glowing red hot two-handed sword of sticks stuck into the sand.
Okay.
It is very clear a large explosion took place, centralized from where that blade came down.
I would assume that the blade is still hot, but considering I have...
It is still very much red hot.
even with fire resistance, would it be a danger to touch it?
Yes, very much so.
You don't dare pour water on it. That's going to put it in shock. I guess I'll take like a blanket from my pack and just kind of try and wave wind at it to cool it down so it's easy to grasp.
Fan the sword.
Yeah, I mean, if it's so hot enough that even like a fire genasi can't even fucking touch it, like if I touch it with a cloth, I bet it would just go in flames.
Well, as it is a magical sword and made of ores, it will cool over time. Hello, welcome in chat. You see, as you are scrounging around just a little bit more, a few pieces of stick.
Oh.
You can do something if you work quick. You've seen this before. Resurrections have happened in front of you. You just need a priest.
You mean like the one that's dead?
What would you like to do?
I start gathering up the pieces of my husband.
Okay. Awesome. I'm glad Pando got there safely. Okay. As you pick up the various pieces and put them into your pack, the blade has now stop being red-orange.
I'll remove it from the ground.
The guards on duty walk over. I have no idea what happened. He just saw the caravan coming, stepped out, demanded they stop. It escalated very quickly. They were just delivering the fireworks to shoot off to celebrate the day before the event started.
I look at them and go, this is far too many explosives for just fireworks. There is way too much damage for it to just be simplistic fireworks.
Not to mention, multiple of us had a horrid nightmare of the city or some location becoming under attack from goblins. And with the rise of the nuisance of Derpy, I would not be surprised if he thought it was a threat to the city.
I mean, I could see that. But I mean, most of the gunpowder and bombs are made in the goblin societies. They're the ones that go deep into the mines to get the materials needed to make them. But this was supposed to be about a week's worth of fireworks.
Either way,
he pulls out a clipboard. He goes, "Yeah, it would have been about 7 powder kegs worth of gunpowder." But I hear there's spells to bring people back. You might want to go talk to the priest, see what you can do about it.
Would there happen to be more than one priest or priestess in this town?
Well, God, I would hope so. There's 14 different gods.
The priestess of Teres was murdered this morning, according to a comrade of ours.
He goes, "Yeah, the priestess of Tyr."
Yeah, that one.
I mean, if there's any other gods you trust or worship, now would be the time to go speak to them.
Do we know the god that Striker worshipped?
Don't make me go look at my notes.
You are the fucking mother of all knowledge. You're supposed to know this shit. That's why we have you.
Just yell across the house.
Babe! What was the name of your god? Because the notes for that is in my other notebook. Nuada. His goddess was Nuada.
Is there a temple for Nuada in this city?
That's what I am making sure of. Hang on. Abilities, weaponry, mortal coil. It would be. Just as there would be one for the other ones of the hateful 3 gods of war. It would be probably by the guard barracks on the other side of the city.
Okay. I'll just ask the guard for directions. We need directions to the temple for Nawada.
It should be down by the library. Just look for the big stone building with a silver hand on a black background. That's the church.
Thank you. I look over to Ivy and go, do you think you have everything of him?
I want to roll perception just to make sure. And we somehow need to transport the sword because I have a feeling that's gonna play into
I have
him.
his sword.
Okay.
I grabbed it.
That would be an 18.
Okay. You have as much of him as you could find.
Do I see any places where any body pieces could have been splayed to? Or gone on, like, any crevices?
Like maybe there's a toe hanging out from between the bricks of the wall?
No, unfortunately, you have the few chunks of him you could find.
Okay.
Out of curiosity, with this explosive evisceration, did it just completely melt the absolute existence of the cannon?
Yeah.
Okay.
It broke the damage threshold for the cannon.
Okay.
100 is 100.
Well, I just wanted to make sure, because I'm just like, we didn't know in-game of the knowledge of the cannon being there, but I'm just like, why didn't that get pointed out?
No, it would have completely annihilated it. So every set structure had fourth wall break. Every set structure has an amount of basically health. Once it violates that, its structural integrity goes out the window. You go way past that.
So essentially, similar to most open world survival crafting games.
It's kind of like the difference between cutting yourself with safety scissors and sticking your hand in a blender.
Ew.
So, yeah. So, as you cross your way across the city, going past the forge, hurrying yourself past the arenas, heading down into the south side of the city, the normal jeers, busyness of the market, you find yourself on the south wall. You see the great cathedrals above you, and you notice that there are 3 churches in front of you. One has a black background with a golden hand. One has a black background with a silver hand. And one has a black background with a copper sword. Which church do you enter?
Silver hand.
Middle one. Silver hand, black background.
As you enter, you hear the sounds of your boots on the stone pavers. It's oddly quiet in here. You see one old man at the pulpit greet you in common. Good morning. Welcome to the church. What battles befall you? What blessings he bestowed?
I look at him and I'm like, we need a resurrection.
A comrade of ours who followed the path of this goddess has fallen in some sort of battle.
A strong spell. Show me what you have. I'll see what I can do.
I hand him over the body pieces and the sword.
I have the sword, bitch. I want to hand it over.
Okay, then you hand it over, bitch.
I hand over the sword.
You hand him roughly about 7 pounds of loose flesh. Oh, that bad. Okay, spell gets a lot more complicated, but I can do it. I just need a diamond.
Would diamond powder be sufficient?
I need a diamond worth at least 1,000 gold.
God damn it.
Don't worry. You have a year to cast this spell, as long as he's willing to come back.
Willing.
Anybody else got any diamonds?
I don't have any.
Sorry, fresh out of diamond.
Can it be a collective worth 1,000 or a singular diamond worth 1,000?
It must be a singular diamond worth 1,000. You might try the jeweler uptown. You might get lucky.
Oh.
I nod at her, going like, okay, let's go, and start rushing out the door before yelling back, thank you, kind sir. We will be back as soon as we possibly can. And the library that the rest of the party were going to is nearby, correct?
Correct. It's probably about 100 yards.
Would
You
it
can
be
see the main entrance of the building?
Would it be like on the way, like we pass by it on the way to the jeweler?
If you go, well, churches, library, market.
Oh, fuck. Okay.
Hey guys, I'll go let everybody know what's going on.
Okay.
I wanted to go check out the library.
Were you with us in the chapel?
Yeah,
Okay.
I've been with you guys since we all ran to see what the fuck happened at the gate.
I didn't know if you stayed behind to help with the healy dealies, okay?
There was no healy-dealies.
Fair. Yeah. Relay what happened to Stryker and what we're needing to resurrect him.
Alright, I will.
Thank you.
I'm gonna head to the library.
Okay. As you split your ways, and one of you heads right off to the others, and the others head towards the market, you see yourself among various buildings and stalls, and you realize you've never been to the jeweler before.
Are there passerbys in the market area with us?
There are tons of people around you in the market.
God, I can't just shout out in common. Where's the jeweler? That'd be kind of disruptive. Yeah, but it'd be kind of disruptive.
Kind of put a target on your back. Oh, they're looking for jewels.
Is that what you choose to do?
Do it.
We could just go, since we're in the market area and we pass the blacksmith. You know what? No, she's sleeping. She needs the sleepy sleeps.
And she's more on the edge of town rather than in the market area.
True.
Do it. Go with your gut instinct.
Just
do it.
Yeah, because that went well the last time.
Yeah, no shit. Shut up before I server mute you.
Hey, lean into it. He is right. Lean into it. Do what your character would do.
Oh, fuck.
My character.
That's what you said. Do it.
I know.
My character would go to the one person that they know in the city besides the inn.
It's so much fun.
Okay, so out of curiosity, considering I do have the power to literally just pull forth daggers made of flames, could I technically like cast like a small fireball in the air similar to like a flare gun?
No, that'd be a completely different spell.
God damn it.
No,
So I
doing combat magic inside the city.
No, I was just thinking along the lines of a lot of people easy to get drowned out, so do something to cause attention.
Well, I mean, you can roll performance.
Oh God, you're gonna make me do that.
Are you doing it? Are you gonna yell out, "Where's the shop"?
19.
So as you scream out, "Where is the shop?"
Jewelry
What's
shop.
The shop, not the jewelry shop.
I said the jewelry shop.
Jewelry shop. One little old man stops, looks at you, takes your hand, makes it point a finger, and turns it to the building directly in front of you. Pats you on the head and shuffles off.
Before he shuffles away, I just thankfully grab his hand, slip in a gold coin, and just run off towards the shop.
The old man continues his shuffle. So you enter the shop?
Mm-hmm.
I'll be right back.
A young lizard man behind the counter with rigid head, brown eyes, and dark green scales.
But does he have
Large
that
tattoo on his face in Orcish? Do any of you speak Orcish?
Nope.
Oh god, let me check. Negative.
So you just see something in a language you don't understand tattooed on his face and on his left hand. I'm Kreen. Welcome to my store. How can I help you today? How can I make you look fabulous?
We're looking less for fabulous and more for life-saving.
Fabulous.
Whoa.
But I would like.
One at a time, please.
I don't need help in the fabulous department, but I would like a giant ass diamond.
Well, I have giant ass diamonds, but it just depends on how deep your pockets go.
I roll my eyes from...
He brings up illusion magic in front of you. It's much safer to show you this way. I have a star. Red diamond. I could sell that for 1,000. I have a black diamond. Quite a bit larger, about the size of your face. It's 5,000 gold. And then I have a standard, brilliantly beautiful queen herself would love. A white diamond. And it sells for 2,000
Buddy,
gold.
move your hand.
Nowadays,
Mm-hmm.
I realized a problem with this jeweler.
What?
The priest never mentioned what color diamond. Just its price range.
He said it just had to be worth precisely 1,000. Didn't specify the color cut or carat of the diamond.
But now I'm starting to question, does that matter?
Are you saying this aloud?
No.
No.
Okay.
Yes. Yes.
Zero.
We are. He's just hearing us argue over whether
I gotta get
the. And I'm like,
I
do the
warned him.
Pharisees count when it's for
He does.
when it's for what it's for?
I was responding to
Like-
chat. Are you willing to ask?
Okay.
I'm like, listen, and I give him like 5 gold coins. I'm like, right off the bat, hush hush.
Okay.
Okay. We're trying to do a resurrection
It's time
spell.
for you to go lay down.
Priest only clarified that it needed to be a specific worth amount of a diamond.
Yes.
One singular diamond. He did not
Correct.
specify color cut, or clarity of said diamond.
Does not matter at all.
Sweet. So we can go with the red diamond that's worth $1,000. 1,000 gold.
Do you have the 1,000 gold?
Give me a second. I need to go.
Are you gonna behave yourself now?
I look at I go to him. I'm like, how much do you
Probably
have
not.
total?
Did you ask me a question?
Yes.
I mean, I have 489 gold, but I have some items that are worth money. And if I can find where my mouse is, there it is.
Y'all might want to check the group chat.
Yeah, but you're not with us.
Yeah. You can't help if you weren't here.
Unless Obsidian relays the information.
Sir, shame on you.
No, not entirely.
so I'm not here
Not fair. I was gonna say not entirely. If there was back work going on, Obsidian could have already told him he'd be on his way, or just showing up.
But we haven't switched over to that, so I have not made it yet.
So collectively, we have just over 700.
Do you take trades?
Depends if it's something worth my time.
I take a step back just so I'm out of his reach, and I dig into my bag and I pull out the deck of illusions.
A wonder item. Interesting. This. Go ahead.
Go ahead. Nope.
I was gonna say, it's the only thing I have that would actually make up the difference.
All I have is my potion of friendship. I also pull out my level 3 potion of friendship.
If you're looking for value, Panda, it is rated for 8,100 gold.
Oh, the specific deck you have is very different than that deck.
Oh.
You have a full deck.
Yeah.
Oh.
He goes, nothing against you. All the doors lock and the shutters drop. Don't ever pull one of those items out in front of people you don't trust. Friendly advice.
Thank you.
He goes, I will make that trade. I will give you the diamond and 4,000 gold. That is the best I can do. If you are willing to make that trade.
I look over at Ivy and just nod and look back at him and go, I agree.
Who
Did
just
we
hung
lose
up?
now? Red. Oh.
Red. Okay.
It's like I was doing a head count, like, who the fuck did we just lose?
Red became a stop sign.
I was gonna say, 2 fucking rage quitters in one night? God damn, Panda, you're on a roll.
Right? Fuck. Killed one of you. Not the one I was expecting.
You were expecting me, weren't you?
No,
No, zero.
Warhawk.
What?
I was expecting you to be the one to set off the explosives.
Oh, I figured Zero would be the dumbass to do it.
I mean, he was the dumbass egging him on.
So he sets a large bag of 4,000 gold and produces the blood red sun-shaped diamond. He puts his hand out. The deck man.
I would like for nothing against you, my comrade, to count the gold. To ensure that is the amount you agreed upon.
Do you need me to roll to count? Or should I just verbally count to 4,000?
He goes, I can make this much more simple. He pulls out a gem scale, places one gold coin on one side, one gold coin on the other side. You see how this balances? You know how a scale works, yes?
Yes.
See.
Okay. Each one of these weights represents different amounts of gold. This one is 10. He puts it, you see the gold side go up, takes 9 more coins, puts it on that side, it comes to balance. Each of these, he pulls out something that looks about the size of a softball, and it thuds to the table, is 1,000. He puts 4 on it, and sets the bag. It comes to level perfectly. Something when you do high trade business is you never cheat somebody, especially somebody that comes in with something that could easily kill you. Bad business, darling.
Understood. We were just in dire need of the diamond. And I hand him over the deck of illusions.
Very well. He takes it, opens a dimensional plane, sets it on a table, and closes it. Just for safekeeping. I'd rather not have this out in the open. The door locks click open again and the shutters begin to raise. Just remember, that's a lot of gold to have on your person. It's a dangerous city. Wish you luck.
And you called out that you were looking for the jeweler.
I mean, you can play to that.
As loud as possible.
So,
thankfully, I have a fiery personality.
so I'm assuming you head for the church.
Yeah, I take the bag of gold. Yes. Ivy takes the diamond. We head out.
As you get back out into the street, you hear the normal hustle, bustle, and slam of the marketplace. You see the old man hasn't made it very far. He's probably about 50 feet from where you left him.
Oh dear.
Still just shuffling along. Happy as could be. I'm assuming you just blow right past him and head to the church.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. As you get to the gates of the church and walk in, the oddly silent stone steps echoing into the room. Successful? Yay? Nay?
Yes, sir.
Yep.
Very well.
And I hand him a diamond.
Then let us begin. He goes over and places the chunks on the altar. Places the diamond on the altar. This will take some time. He sits and crosses his hands. He goes, just know your friend is going to go literally through hell to come back. So he's going to be a little hurt for quite a long time. But don't worry. Enough rest, he should be back to normal. Unless he was cursed, and that's why he died. But we'll find that out.
Next week on Dragon Ball Z.
He sits down and begins to recite the magic. The aura around him begins to swirl. Sparks and arcs of lightning begin to permeate and penetrate the air around him. As you see small bits of light go forward and begin to touch each and every chunk. He said, we'll know if it works in about an hour. But like I said, the soul is free and he has to willingly return. So, we will see. If you're praying, pray. If you believe, believe. But it all comes down to His will. And we will find out what that will is next week.
I swear to God, Kodais, if your husband just had me sell my deck of illusions for nothing, I'm gonna be pissed.
Well, look, Janice, a mugger.
Are you mugging me? Yes, I'm mugging you.
Mean mugging or just mugging?
I mean, yes. But thank everyone who came out to support this. I'm gonna raid out and give some love to Morneau. He's been a little off, so I figure he should get some love. But thanks to everybody who came out, and we will see you next week, 7:30 Central, for D&D. Later, guys.
See ya.
Later.
And I'm out on my end.
All right.
All right, all. That was definitely an interesting session. Didn't expect one to die on us, let alone, I guess, rage quit the chat. I'm not sure what's going on there. But we are at the end of our session for today. And though we are a small little group, we are gonna go send love as well to this friend of Panda's. Valid username. Okay. There we go. All right. So they are currently playing some Dead by Daylight, so let's just enjoy the love. If I can send my raid messages, what is this? There we go. All right. Thank you all for coming out, showing your love, showing your support. I greatly appreciate it. I hope you all had a wonderful Easter weekend. And I hope you guys have a wonderful start to your week. My next stream time is this coming Tuesday at 11 a.m. Central. So I will see you then. Love you all. And have a wonderful rest of your time. Bye.